I'm looking from this angle at several things. One is ball position. You've got a 7-iron there, right? And that ball is pretty good, right about dead center. I like your grip. The crease formed between the thumb and forefinger should be going towards your right shoulder. Now we're going to pay attention to your level. If you change your level, that's a pretty good turn. You shifted a little bit sideways. Not much. Now, I want to see your left hip. This is your problem. It's not a big problem. It's a minor problem. Your left hip's got to get farther forward. So you got to make a more concerted effort to shift toward the target. Push off your trail leg like you're throwing a baseball. But wait a second. Now, you get a little bit of sway. So I want you to turn that right foot inward to prevent that shifting of the lateral part of your lower body shifting. Now watch. You're close, but that front hip has got to go about 4 more inches toward the target. So what you're going to do at home is you're going to turn your shoulders in front of a mirror and you're going to make that shift. And I'm going to show you what a drill looks like to do. You need to do this probably every day, probably. Turn back. Now watch that. See that little move there? I'm pushing off and I'm getting this front hip forward of where it started. Here's where it started. You're making that shift. And then you're turning on through. And once you shift and turn, you can let your head go and as your right shoulder comes under your chin. Here's another drill to sort of work on. You can pretend, don't throw your arm out, but you can pretend like you're throwing a sidearm ball and you're going to shift just as if you were throwing. Feel that shift going forward. Right. Everybody learned how to throw as a kid and nobody didn't shift their weight. So there's a move. All right.